Hello, my name is Kevin. Welcome to the January 2022 Aquarium Update. I love video editing and have been making video updates of our progress over the past 2 years. In this episode, we discuss big tanks and make a repair to the 210. We add Ternetzi Headstanders and a Spotted Royal Pleco. Let's head straight away to our updates, and thank you for watching. Here's a 210-gallon anastomid tank update. We picked up these Ternetzi Headstanders from Aqua Imports. They're a super cool fish with an upturned mouth, and it's a lot of fun to watch them feed off of the wood. Just a cool looking fish, man. Cool looking fish. I'm in love with the headstander. More like a headbanger. There's a new tropical fish waiting to happen. Ternetzi Headstanders. And they're fun to watch. They like zucchini. Like everyone else in the tank. Then these guys, the 3-spot Leprinus, get out of the way. Then these guys, the 3-spot Leprinus, get out of the way. Then these guys, the 3-spot Leprinus, are getting pretty big. The aggression is kind of limited amongst their own species, and so the 3-spot Leprinus are aggressive with each other, the Geophagus are aggressive with each other. And now it's time for some tank repair with my father-in-law, Daryl.
Looks like 21 and a half will be a good length. Hey,
right.
Kevin?
Yeah, so this is, we're going to complete this bar here. We had to open up that bar to get that piece of wood in.
Yeah.
And Daryl here is helping me out. Gonna re-secure secure it so that it doesn't bust open.
The mark.
Alright, now I think we have to cut this piece, huh?
We do. Oh.
Santa, what are you doing?
Our Hunko metal.
Yeah, thank God for that multi-tool. Nice.
Yes, we love multi-tools. And the answer is, I think I'd go up with the next size higher. Okay.
And so yeah, so we got some floating Tupperware in there so that we can drill in there and not get shrapnel, into the tank. Everyone's here.
Hi. Okay. This reaches. Hey, look, it does.
Good times.
Right through there. This is nice, warm water.
Yeah, I keep it at 82, so if you get your hands in there, it should be not too bad. Alright, so here's the finished product. Yeah, you can see we got the bolt sticking through, and there's bolts and washers on there. Can't really see them. I love how, you know, when you give them space, when you give them a big tank, the fish just kind of behave differently than in smaller quarters, and that's really why I get big tanks.
I like big
tanks,
and I cannot lie.
I don't know, the fish seem to like it better.
I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get whipped up and take your picture.
Everyone wins. Leprinus octomaculatus. We got several of these guys. 8-spot Leprinus to be exact. They're a cool Leprinus. Don't get too big. Not too feisty. They fight amongst each other a little bit, but you know, it's not too bad. That's the other thing that space provides, is it helps to control aggression. There's less of it. Red-tailed Celsius. They're getting a little bit bigger, but they're just they're a cool top fish, you know. Leprinus octomaculatus. Marble headstanders. Ambermite headstanders. Pecking at each other. I don't think I'd want to get pecked with one of those beaks. Like, of all the fish in here. So this is our magnificent Spotted Royal Pleco that we got also from Aqua Imports. After visiting with my brother for the holidays, I drove this guy back home to Minnesota. He's an amazing fish. Spotted Royal Plecos need lots of food. I feed him a ton of zucchini and he eats all that I feed him every night. In addition to that, Rapashi morning wood, a gel food that you can make at home with a powder, kind of like making an oatmeal, is used to stave off his massive appetite. And he requires water changes because lots of chunks of zucchini, etc. end up in the water. Hey man, what do we name that Pleco?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey with one F, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey with one F, Jeffrey. There he is. He's a cool Pleco.
The biggest Pleco. That eats wood.
Yeah, he eats wood. You're right. Crazy. Check out that mouth. Dang. Shreds that wood. That's what all those chunks are in there. Someone likes his Rapashi morning wood. Our Spotted Royal Pleco has made himself a new home. It's like king of the castle. I built this. Got this little hole I can retreat into if I need to. Otherwise, this is my spot. Oh, he's such a cool fish. As are the Geophagus Ternetzi in front of us. And the 3-spot Leprinus in front of us. As you can see, the Ternetzi Headstanders are going at it. But again, this aggression never spills over to other nearby species. You guys hungry? Should we call the fish police on me? Here we are having a sleepover in the man cave here. You know, and when the kids watch their stuff on YouTube, I can just look a little bit off to the left here. And I put this mirror up and it's perfectly positioned there so that I can see what's going on in that tank. And then I can see this tank. So it really doesn't matter what's on TV. Our 65-gallon is coming along. We've been using CO2 in this tank to help with the plants, and the biggest thing I've been battling is algae control. We had to get rid of one of the kissing gourmies. There was aggression in this tank. And speaking of aggression, we had to move one of the flag cichlids from the discus tank in here because it was getting a little rowdy. So, some changes here. But you can kind of see the algae. It's kind of blackbeard algae and some regular algae. Some of it's kind of pretty, actually. I'm just experimenting. I'm learning about this stuff. But overall, you know, this tank is doing really good. We'll find a good home for you too, probably. Don't worry, man. Columbia Blue Flame Tetra. I think a very pretty fish. And then there's you. A green tiger barb. You look pretty, man. Rainbow barbs, striped barbs, banded barbs. Yep, they're there. So yeah, I have a plan for algae in this tank, and the last thing that we just added are these albino corridorus from Aqualand Aquarium Center. One of my favorite things sometimes to do is to let the natural sunlight hit the fish tank. So here is our 29-gallon pencil fish tank with natural sunlight beaming in. There's our Beckford's pencilfish hanging out. Coral red pencilfish down there. Got cherry barb, lady cherry barb. Best of all, you can't see the eggshells in the corner like this. Isn't that awesome? Rabbit snails. Coolie loaches in there slithering around. Dwarf sage. Well, here we are with the lights on. We had a big piece of Java fern sitting in front of this Amazon sword, and I took that out and put some, just some crypts here, and so it kind of opened it up, and you can see the catfish a little bit better. So we got a new piece of wood here. The old piece of wood was kind of covered in blackbeard algae, and it was a little bit bigger than this, and so this is a smaller piece, and it kind of opens it up in here.
That really tied the room together.
For more swimming area for these pencil fish and stuff. Got our diamond head tetras down here. They're looking pretty. There's a baby rabbit snail right there, front and center. Got another baby rabbit snail right there. So cute. Anyway, this tank is pretty cool. Let's go check out that discus tank. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. See you then.